What's going on, y'all? It is day 82 of my 1K a day series, so we up 82K. Just as a recap, that's me treating every single day as if I got paid $1,000 to live it up until day 1,000. Today is Wednesday. It was tempo day for me and auxiliary day in the gym. Overall, so day. I got everything I needed to done on the track. Had to cut the gym session a little bit short because I was running low on time before work, but got all the leg stuff done and about 75% of the upper body stuff done. But overall, I guess today was a good day. I really need to work on these hip flexors, man. I just realized so many different, track will expose so many different weaknesses in your body, and this is what this year is mainly about, is just getting a bunch of these weaknesses out. But I'm on a good path for it, and again, it's getting a little bit easier for me, the day by day, it is. But I was just thinking earlier, so I'm about to start adding on to what I'm doing here. So I got this, 1,000 day series going, but I also want to have weekly posts and something I'm going to call Topic Tuesdays, where I just discuss the topic for 30 seconds to a minute, and hopefully eventually it'll grow into people having discussions under that in the comment sections about it or whatever. And then the following day on Wednesday, I'm gonna have Wisdom Wednesday. So any just nugget of wisdom that either I observed in real life, I've come across on the internet that's stuck with me, or just again I've learned from experience, I want to share that on Wednesdays. That'll be 30 seconds to a minute of me just talking about it. But I really want that to be an open discussion where I share a tidbit of wisdom and somebody adds on to it in the comments, where people, most of my followers are around my age, some older, some younger, but people just, it's a place where we can gather online and we can share some wisdom that we've learned in our lives. Because I think that when you can share wisdom with other people, it makes life itself a little bit easier, right? It makes going to work a little bit easier because it puts things into perspective. And I think the more wisdom you can gain early on can lead you into the direction that you were meant to be in, right? It may not make everyone more successful financially. It may not make everyone more successful even in their job immediately. But when you collect wisdom early on, you're going to know more about yourself, more of what you desire, and more of what you want out of life. So it's going to point you in the direction that you're meant to go in a little bit faster. So that's what I want to share on Wednesdays, and have a Wisdom Wednesday where I can share what I know, I can share what I experience, and I can share what resonates with me, and then other people can do the same. And I think that collective bit of wisdom, if I can have a community for that and grow that, I think that'll be awesome. So that's something that I'm working on. Probably won't really get to releasing it until 2 to 3 months. I like to work on things before I share them. So the idea is there. I got 15-20 topics that I'm already written down, but now I got 2 to 3 months to work on it, and then I'll share it after it's a little bit more cleaned up, because that's how I kind of like to operate nowadays. But yeah, and that's mainly just gonna grow me as a person, right? If I can sit down every Tuesday and have because this is more of a freestyle speech thing, but if I can sit down every Tuesday and make a coherent video about a certain topic, and make it concise, make it informational, make it whatever I need to make it that Tuesday, however I want to make it, and then follow that up 2 days in a row by the next day having a 30 second to a minute video talking about some type of wisdom that I've learned in my life, and make that video coherent. Eventually, over time, I'm going to get better at that. And that's a skill that I want to have throughout my entire life. So developing that now where the stakes are low and the upside is high. I can mess up 100 times on those videos. It won't really matter, but after 100 of those videos get dropped, I will be a lot better at being able to present topics of anything that I'm knowledgeable about, and that's going to help me much further down the line, 30s, 40s, 50s, because it's going to grow that, because I've already made it familiar, right? When you make things familiar early on, I think that is something that a lot of people overlook as well, is if you get familiar with something, you can grow it over time. It's easier, you already made those neural connections. It's easier for you to go back to it and be like, all right, like I'll keep on personal development, developing, my personal speech pattern, or developing the way that I present things, because I've already familiarized myself with this. So gonna get that done as well, and I think that's gonna add something to my plate. It's gonna add to my work ethic as well. So I think it's just a good idea all around. So I'm gonna continue up on that. But tomorrow is a active recovery day for me, so I'm gonna be mainly just chilling. My body's pretty tired after the day, so I think what I'm gonna do mainly is focus on the Topic Tuesdays and the Wisdom Wednesdays, kind of take my mind off the physical aspect of things. Foam rollout, massage gun up, maybe get a couple block pop-ups, but not too much, not as much as I did on Tuesday. But yeah, I think I'll keep it around a little bit under 7 minutes today. I will see you guys tomorrow.